The QTH of ON4UN was chosen to be the contest site for the 1994 multi-single operation. The main actors would be Mark ON4WW, Peter ON6TT, and my station plus antennas. As a matter of fact, the station would serve as the club station for the TLS radio club for that weekend. This gave us all access to the kilowatt license and the special OT3T call. The awards on the wall of the shack indicate that this was not just going to be playing around and that it was meant to be very serious. The station, as it was early 1993, was not ideally suited for multi-single contest operating. We decided to build a whole range of new equipment to make it ideally suitable. The rotator control units for the Yagi antennas were re-engineered and rebuilt with a set and forget system. The units were built and engineered from scratch. You can see the layout of a printed circuit board on one of the computers. The station uses a professional grade oscilloscope to monitor the signal continuously. We will have such an oscilloscope on both stations during the contest. We built two bandpass filters which would be used between the exciter and the linear. This in order to provide a minimum comfort while transmitting from two stations in the same QTH. New beverage switching units were also built, one for the main station and one for the multiplier station. Not to take any chances, we rebuilt all the terminal boxes for the beverage antennas. 5 boxes with the relays, the matching transformers and a 160 meter preamp are ready to be installed in the field. On June 26th, Peter, Mark and I went to Friedrichshafen to the Bodensee to meet some of our German guest operators. Klaus, DJ4AX, Wolf, DK1FW and Frank, DL1SPR were there to discuss the initial strategy. At that time, we were not sure yet whether Paul, F6EXV, would be able to join us for the contest. The serious work started at the end of the month of August. In the next few minutes you'll see that building a successful contest station is not just a question of money, is not just a question of sitting behind a desk and doing some operating. There is some hard work involved, lots of sweat and tears, and I hope you will all enjoy the pictures. One of the major tasks was the building of the new 4-square for 80 meters. Amazingly, 80 meters had been the worst band at the QTH of ON4UN for the past few years. We had to find a solution to that problem. And during the summer months, Roger, ON6WU and ON4UN developed a novel 4-square vertical system which would provide us with 5.5 dB of forward gain and a comfortable amount of front to back. The antenna was to be made of wire elements supported from catenary lines, which would run from the top of the 160-meter vertical to distant poles. In the pictures, we see all the members of the club digging holes, pouring concrete, putting in the poles that will support the new four-square vertical. Hard work. Tell us honestly, Peter, what's the easiest part? Preparing a contest or doing the contest? The last weekend of August, we decided to meet again with our German guest operators. We drove to Bochum, where the Rhine-Ruhr DX Association would have their annual barbecue. The Rhine-Ruhr DX Association is one of the two major contest clubs in Germany, together with the BCC, the Bayerische Contest Club. Every year there is a very fierce competition between the two contest clubs, which for the past dozen years or so has been won every year by the RRDXA, of which ON4UN is one of the members.
Intercontinental is 3 points. Because it's 1 point, he's not going to be up from 80, he's not going to be up from 160. The follow-up stage. But for a short period of time. For a very short period, yes. But most of the multipliers in those bands, like 10, 80, and 160, should come from the multiplier station. So
during the meeting, the strategy which had been worked out by Peter was discussed in great length. And we already had all the figures on hand. We knew how many QSOs we were going to make, how many multipliers we were going to work, and how many points we were going to make. The only detail left now was to do it.
QSOs should be intercontinental. So this means forget 10 meters during the day, forget 20 meters during the day. You will not get that number of points per QSO.
The KT-34XA belonging to Marco and 4WW was taken down and was going to be moved to the QTH of ON4UN to be set up as the main antenna for the multiplier station. That's Marco and 4WW Mobile KT-34XA. Early September, we put up the support poles that were going to support the four-square vertical for 80 meters.
in een ander nest, in een ander.
Goed, dat kan toch.
En waar was het in een ander dan?
Die dat zien die terug. Moet dan die nog mee. We finally had one of the wires up for the vertical in order to see how everything would work out. You'll see the base of the vertical with the vertical member going straight up, the coax feed line to the right, and to the left one of the radials, which is run to a distant pole at 5 meter height. The HF beams are in good shape. On 15 meter we use a 6 element at 23 meters, and 4 meters below we have a 6 element for 10 meters. The other tower supports the 5 element 20 meter Yagi at 24 meters, and this one is on a 15 meter boom, and about 5 meters above is a 40 meter Yagi. The big vertical with that crazy top hat loading supports now the 4 wires for the 4 square. One of the wires is here seen temporarily fastened to a concrete lighting pole at the street. In this picture we see the catenary line with a pulley from which we run a nylon cord which supports the vertical member. This way we can lower and raise the member for any changes we may want to make to the system. Now that the 80 meter 4 square was almost finished, we were just about all set on all 6 bands. The 160 meter vertical was shunt fed with a gamma match feed system. The 10 and 15 meter antennas with their tower were in fine shape and needed no further attention. The 40 and 20 meter antenna were in good shape as well, and everything was checked and found to work very satisfactorily. On top of the pile of rusty pipes, you see 2 sections of tower that will be used to mount the Multiplier HF antenna. Beyond the hedge in the back of the 160 meter vertical, you see a lot of radial wires laying on top of the ground, as well as a number of lengths of 5/8 inch coax, which will be used in the next couple of weeks to replace all the existing feed lines for the beverage antennas. Three weeks before contest time, we decided to put up the tower and the multiplier antenna. For those who might not know, that's Freddy ON4AFZ, who is the big boss of our local contest club. As big bosses ought to do, they check the work of their subordinates.
Daar valt niet mee te lachen, joh.
In the meantime, some work had to be done at the QTH of Peter ON6TT, where we had to put up a 2-element 40-meter Yagi, a cushcraft, which would be very useful in looking for multipliers on 40 meters. The 40-meter cushcraft was taken down from the main tower where it was mounted below the 20, 15 and 10-meter Yagis and mounted on a separate small tower. Yes, that's right, that's the big boss himself, descending oh so slowly from heaven. But notice how much more comfortable he looks down with his feet on the ground. One week before the contest. This weekend we will put in the new feed lines for the beverage systems and we will make some final arrangements to the 4 square. You'll notice how ON4UN is swinging his wings as if he's trying to take off and flying back home. In the meantime, the station has been completely rebuilt and the layout has been finalized with 3 operating positions, one for the multiplier station in the middle, the run station to the left, and the VHF-UHF link station at the right. In total we had 7 PCs running in the shack at the same time, and there was no interference at all to the HF stations. In the week before the contest we finally put together the linear amplifiers so that this aspect of the station would be optimized as well.
Right, beauty, isn't it?
This is the home-built linear that would be used for the run station during the contest. With this we're gonna win the contest. This is the secret.
Full stock jumping.
Finally, our neighbor farmer had taken down the corn on Wednesday before the contest. Thursday morning, we came together with a number of club members, and in 4 hours we put up the 12 beverage antennas. Frida, the XYL of ON4UN, was to become a very, very important member of the club effort. Feeding and lodging of the operators was her total responsibility. The guest operators had arrived on Thursday evening, and Friday the whole day was spent discussing the strategy, visiting Peter's station, and getting acquainted with the operating positions at the contest station.
At a certain age, John. There's another one here. Do we need these two?
This makes no spot in here.
This doesn't do spot. This does
Just
working
works multipliers. It gets the multipliers in through the cluster.
Those are John's.
Okay. As an example.
Yeah.
Putting together a schedule that would meet everyone's expectations, match everyone's capabilities, was not an easy task. And it took Peter quite a few pages on the flip chart before we ended up with a satisfactory compromise.
Okay, next shift. Next shift
Will be
and for example,
one should be going to your place.
okay.
and then wake at 12 o'clock or something.
And having somebody at the spotting station during the night.
Really, during the first 6 hours?
I think it's important to have
Because
somebody
everything will be multiplied by then.
We're still recording, for instance.
The only reason why we could have somebody at my QTH, as I see it, is to make schizo ready for the next day. You only have 2 bands open.
You have 160, you have 80, you have 20 and 40. That will
20, I'm not sure about
20.
20.
20, you might find multipliers.
Is it going to be open?
1 o'clock instead. Yesterday we saw it was dead already at 11 o'clock. Was dead.
Okay, but it might open up if propagation changes, if the numbers get better.
I'm more fan of the higher bands.
Well, it depends, I think, on us. If somebody is pronounced night person, who's happy to mess it down between midnight and 6 o'clock.
I like, but not on the radio.
No.
Anybody else who's particularly fond of low band?
Not that we're not fond of them, but we're not
Yeah, but
specialists.
Specialists in it.
Well, I can do low band, but I wouldn't consider myself a specialist as well.
Well, okay, let's maybe try to go further this way. So wait, who wants to go to sleep at 6 o'clock, or who says, okay, I'm probably going to be fresh enough to do another 8-hour shift?
I would definitely like.
Paul and I have done this on an expedition before.
I'll tell you, on 40, you can make scades on your beam at your place. Do you think? Do you need to do that the first night?
They are asleep. Most of those.
Either they are in the contest and they will be on 10 meters, or they're not in the contest and they won't be on at these times.
Don't forget, this is midnight in the weekend in Gilan and stuff.
But in the first 2 or 3 hours, everybody's trying to make runs.
Yeah.
People don't appreciate if you bug them.
Two basic strategies is, first of all, have a very high QSO rate. This means stop with the conventional idea of I'm going to 160 just to call a bit because multipliers will come. No, no, no. Concentrate on the bands where you have intercontinental pilot. Don't worry about just calling CQ on 80 because you say, okay, I'm maybe only going to work 2 stations per minute. But still, you know, 1 every 4 will be multiplier, 1 in a 2. No, that has to come from the multiplier station. So this means it's going to be quite some concentrated work. We had some discussions before in Bochum whether it is possible or not. I think it is possible. I think it is possible, certainly in terms of multipliers. Maybe we will not get the high number of QSOs, but this is the best we could come up as a balance between QSO points and multipliers. You might have a look from time to time and say, why are we still bothering on 160? You know, we have already 50 countries. It is very, very unlikely we will get more than 50 countries.
Yeah. Which band is it? How does the running station know on which band the multiplier station is?
Is or is gonna be.
Yes, is or is going to
It's gonna be a bit of. We just entered the 10 minutes just 50 seconds before, so we cannot go to this particular scale. Yes, right.
Look over and see the frequency. Do I know that it's the right window, the right frequency, he's in the right 10-minute rule window? I don't know. No, he can't be just on the other band already. Just
There's
Just
no.
ask him, can you work on 10 meters now?
isn't I think when he says something, go and sometimes.
That is the latest version. We're not using the band.
But is the aim of the multiplier station to keep changing band all the time?
No,
to
as
try
much.
to work out the multipliers in one band.
Sort it as much as possible. You will not work somebody on 10 meters, you know, we get spots in from 10 and 15 mixed, and the other one is on 20 meters. You will not go to work something on 10 meters, wait for 9 minutes until you can go on 15, no, you sort them.
Now watch this very carefully. This is how ON4UN's John's 10-minute rule is born. Remember, John ON4UN and the 10-minute rules are something that is going to be remembered for a very long time.
So we have to switch twice. First switch from HSB and use that in the internet.
Receiver. You don't want to watch a mics, but you want to forget the receiver.
So practice interference from time to time.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
There's voltage programs that you can directly drive from.
Just in one context for a match, where you have 30.5 volts.
Notice how the VHF, UHF antennas have been mounted on a big tower. We have simultaneously 7 VHF, UHF radio links operating from this QTH. At the ON6 Mike Sugar Club station, computers took care of the digital communication between the spotters and the operators at Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Also, 2 receivers were set up, which were linked with the several HF antennas and manned 48 hours over the weekend by members of the club station.
Can you get to me? What? Can you get to me?
This is a TX the actual. Those maybe all of them.
Doesn't matter, I mean, just leave it in front of it.
He becomes the multiplier station already.
No problem.
Then you will have the frequencies on him here.
During Friday afternoon, the guest visitors also visited ON6TT in order to get acquainted with the main spotting station at Peters QTH. T-minus 4 minutes and ready for takeoff.
You get for the middle 17134 now, John? Let me first today.
Is that the right time?
No, it's 56 already, but 30.
Frequency unit, please. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. 200. Listening 7200 at this frequency. Okay, thank you. Here's at Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. 7200 at this frequency. 7200 at this frequency. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. 7200.
Frequency for Charlie Uniform.
What's 25 Germany again?
Tango 3 Tango 5915.
Okay, what's the going on? Tango Italy Yankee. Thanks for the call. You're 5914, okay?
Oh,
Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango 7199. Kilo Golf 4. Yankee Hotel, right? It's Kilo Germany 4 Yankee Hotel again. Charlie again. K1 Teo 5914. Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango 7173.
you put in the prefix and push F10.
Kilo something again.
Your call.
KA5 Whiskey 5914.
Go.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest 7.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Roger, 73. Skills at contest. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. CQ contest, CQ contest. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. CQ contest, CQ contest. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Sugar Papa 7.3 Italy 5914. Okay, Kilo Lima 7 Tango Foxtrot, Portable Whiskey 4 5914. Roger 73, secure the contest. This is Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest.
Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. 7208. 720.
First column is 160. Left is 160 en de laatste koers is... Ik kan het niet meer doen, kan dan geen optikken verleggen.
PPQ, you're 5914.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
That G0?
You're 5914.
Thank
What
you.
is your
G0 Sugar Japan County, 5914.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Okay. Oscar Kilo 2 Papa Hotel Hotel 5914.
Right now, give a gap. United United 8.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
But we just burned the
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Contest station of ON4UN. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Anybody anywhere? Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Oscar Hotel 5 Tango Tango Echo 5914.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
73 from Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Oscar
Contest.
Tango
3 Tango. Contest. Where's the Alpha Delta 5914? Alpha Delta.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
I still need your call. Is it Echo Alpha 9, Alpha Delta?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay, Echo Alpha, Echo Charlie 9, Alpha Delta. Very good. Peter, kunt u die nog meepakken of niet?
Wat?
Echo Charlie 9 op 10?
Ja, op 660.
Okay. Can we make USO on 10 meter band on 28660? 28660. ¿Es posible QSO?
Maybe you take AMU/9 or SDX. Take as always.
WNIGDI 514. Roger QCell, thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Alpha 4 Nova Bravo again. Alpha 3 Nova Bravo, okay. Yeah, Alpha 0 Norway Bravo, thank you. 5914. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. NT for Queen 5914. Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Norway Lima 2 Bravo Romeo.
Hold on, you here?
Is that correct?
Roger, thank you very much. You're 5914. Are you going to be on 14?
Yes, I got it now. Zulu Lima 2 Bravo Romeo Sugar. Thank you very much. 5914.
Okay, thanks.
Great, hi, Steve. Hi, how are you? 5914. Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango 59. Oscar Tango 3 Tango contest. Hotel Lima 1 again. Hotel Lima 1 Kilo November 5914. Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango contest. J82 Victor Uniform Papa 5914.
3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Will you identify Delta Bravo Victor 594?
Yep.
Will you identify Delta Bravo Victor 594? Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
3 Tango. 3 Tango.
7 Quebec November 594.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3
7
Tango.
Quebec November. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Again, in India.
5-9-1-4, okay?
Okay, W6 Radio Charlie Lima 594, okay? Okay, ending in India. Ending in India. Negative pure set. 6 Delta 514. It's Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Okay. Echo Florida 514. Okay, K4 Charlie Echo Florida. Love your Richard beam. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. So the Mexico 514.
Tokyo.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Ocean Tokyo.
3 Tango.
3 Tokyo going on schedule. Looking for United November 8. Papa Yankee Lima.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
United November 8. Papa
Oscar
Yankee
Tango
Lima.
3 Tango.
Ocean
He
Tokyo.
thought 4-2, I think. He said 4-2. So stay on that frequency. He'll be back. Okay. Call CQ for him. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest. Op 49. 49. Okay, 1849. 1849. You have to call him.
Yeah.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Now.
No, hold on. Ask him to stand by. 9K2ZZ is there.
Oscar Tango 3
Ocean
Tango.
Tokyo 3 Tokyo. Ocean Tokyo 3
Oscar Tango 3 Tango.
Tokyo.
Contest.
Ocean Tokyo 3
Go to 49.
Tokyo.
Peter, hij moet naar 49 gaan eerst.
Ja, oké.
Dus dat kan wachten.
En heb jij gevraagd of ik nog zien gebruik was, ja?
Tokyo 3 Tokyo.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest.
The G station, he said.
Ja, great going, man. Bedankt zeg en...
Okay, J6 Lima Charlie Japan. Thank you. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Juliet Alpha 5 again.
Beautiful.
Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Oscar Tango 3 Tango. Contest.
Okay, you're all set.
J1 Yankee Denmark Uniform 5914. Thank you. Ocean Tango 3 Tango. Ocean Tango 3 Tango. Ocean Tango 3 Tango. Contest.
Can I get the beverages again?
Sorry, 9 Victor, I got a broadcast on there. 9 Victor, try it once more, otherwise I'm
It's getting ready for the next broadcast.
9 Victor, try it again now.
3 Tango, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango. You there, over?
264, North America. 264, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango. KQ1MA, 5914. Thank you, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, 279. 279, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango.
Doesn't matter now.
Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, 279.
One of the parties was many points.
Whiskey Alpha again. Whiskey Alpha 4, Golf Victor Sierra. Whiskey Alpha 4, Golf Victor Sierra, Roger.
Okay, this is latest predictions.
Whiskey Bravo 3, Oscar Alpha Uniform, 594, okay? Whiskey Bravo 3, Oscar Alpha Uniform, okay? Kilo Fox 9 Hotel India, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, 279. 279, North America, 279, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, last minute. Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, 279. 279, 279, would like to get to 6,000. Call us now. Oscar Tango, 3,000, Oscar Tango, 3 Tango, 279. Whiskey Kilo 1 Fox, 5914.
Maybe you have noticed that our operating schedule mentioned champagne at the end of the contest. Well, here we go. We were also joined by most of our spotters who celebrated until quite late in the morning.
More spotters?
Hi. Hello. Thank you.
Goedenavond.
Hoi. Good noise. I like this noise. Better than the pineapple noise.
We were over 700 cows. We're almost 175 zones.
This will not miss a computer. That can, right? Unless you hold this like this.
Correct. Can be too late. Was he single off?
Single up. City 1 BOH.
Thank you.
Because that what makes the station winning. Everybody can work 700 queues in an hour, but nobody can, bring in 200 spots.
Come on. To our first place.
Okay.
Hopefully.
Another thing I want to do to the lady of the house.
Filled up with his own.
To the two ladies of the house, to our host John. It took John 17 years to build up the station. In 1 week, he brought it down.
Cheers. And congrats to all.
Van de defect van de...
Waar kom jij?
The first...
Zo dan heb ik niet op.
Hadden we dat niet gezien dat ik het
Wat was dat? Is dat op?
Want ik heb... Wat trekt niet meer jongen, de zwarte zee. Ik heb nog een fles, kunnen wij hem legen. Legen, zeg ik.
Sit down here, Mark. Mark, come on. Sit down here.
Laat die op.
Yeah?
Nearly 10%.
And of course,
short. That's what in other words. I'm short 35.
So they say it is, they do something to the operator. Wait, there's a track coming out.
Yeah.
Wait,
Show the X. Oh, wait for you at the same time until then.
Can we show the X now? We're not working a multiplier.
Again, that's in the theory.
yeah, really?
French law.
We did it not in 18. We did it in
Je kan de multiplier was dat niet Mike?
No, that's special license for everyone.
I would personally like to thank Jacques Luiten and Yoichi Sakurada from Yaesu Europe for supplying us with communication equipment, as well as for sponsoring us with a beautiful full-color QSL card. My sincere thanks goes to Roger, ON6WU, my antenna guru, to Mark ON4WW and Peter ON6TT for all the help through the months before the contest, and to Freddy ON4AFZ, who's the boss of our club. Also, my thanks to all the members of the club for their various efforts, from mud plowing, that's another word for putting up beverages, to spotting, and many other things. Only God knows what they did. I also want to make a special mention of Rick ON4IZ, who was very helpful in establishing and maintaining an HF packet link with the North American cluster. Last, my appreciation goes to all those who helped with the realization of this beautiful video. See you all next year.